Welcome back to Purpose, Passion, and Love TV. We back after a little 2 week break. And so from here on out, we get ready to get it on. It's going to be a daily session right here where we go through and we're going to break down each individual poem from the book, Purpose, Passion, and Love. So if you haven't got the book yet, please share this video. Um, Go to Amazon, copy a copy of the book, Purpose, Passion, and Love. The Heart of a Man is the title by me, Reggie Leak. And so we're going to start the session of breaking down these poems. I kind of wanted to start at the top. The first poem in the book is called Holy Oasis. And so I said in my mind that I was going to shoot the first piece of this series on Friday. And so I went and grabbed the book and I started looking over Holy Oasis, and it was a little heavy for me. It's a little bit heavy. It's some stuff in there that I ain't really I don't want to do that right now. So we're gonna start with a piece that comes later in the book, and the name of this piece is called Fifth Dimension. Fifth Dimension, Knowledge and Wisdom. And so let me break the title down. Once you get the title broken down to you, understanding what come after that is a little bit easy. But I know that title it's a little you know some people may not be able to put it all together. So let's break that down for those of us that are not immediately in the know of what I mean by fifth dimension, knowledge and wisdom. Okay, so the first three dimensions that we are familiar with, uh, we all know those, all right? And it's three of them. So you're talking about up, down, you're talking about left, right, or side to side, and you're talking about front to back. Those are the dimensions that when we see it on the movie screen, it's so amazing that they can create those dimensions with a special pair of glasses. They can create those dimensions on a flat screen and make it look like a person or an object is standing right in front of you or coming towards you. Those are the first three. The fourth dimension is what we recognize as time. And that's a long discussion in itself. Um, some people don't believe that there's really a such thing as time. You kind of look at your body and feel your body aging, and you see you getting older, and that's it kind of disproves that when you think about it like that. But you know, that's a whole nother conversation for a different day. I ain't gonna get into that. I really don't know enough about the other phases of that conversation to really talk about it anyway. But some people, especially on the spiritual level, they'll tell you that it really ain't no such thing as time. But that's a different discussion for a different day. So you got up, down, left, right, front, back, first three. The fourth one is what we know as time. Well, the fifth dimension, and it kind of makes sense the way if you really out here paying attention and you see how the media and all these things are set up to make us think how certain powers that be want us to think through programming. It makes sense to why this fifth dimension is not one that we are more familiar with as people. Well, the fifth dimension is the in and the out. And we all know several sayings, you know, things start within first. What our outer world is supposedly is a reflection to what's on the inside. What we think, how we think, what we believe, what we don't believe, that kind of thing. So, you got a lot of turmoil going on inside you. Chances are your life is in turmoil. That's what shows in the physical world. All right. So, fifth dimension, knowledge and wisdom, is my rendition of what exactly all of that means. and some of the things that's involved with dealing with the inner, um, dealing with that inside, dealing with what's going on the inside, um, in terms of what it is creating on the outside. All right. And so, fifth dimension, knowledge and wisdom, that's the breakdown of the title. And the piece goes like this: I spill life through my pen so that when I'm long gone, my life can serve a lost soul as some frame of reference. Included are highs and lows, disobediences and missteps. And although it's unlike God, even some regrets. The masses call it vulnerable. I call it honest about what I find when I self-inspect. I heard the calling when there was no more voices left. Better start teaching the kids the connection between God and self. The education is what come next. Because right now we got a gang of highfalutin papers on the wall, spiritlessness, in pain from the disconnectedness, suited, booted, and jeweled out. Wife, kids, dog, even the picket fence. Fortunes in escrow with holes in their soul. Useless. Teach purpose and gifts, talents and passion. Now the provision and the peace of mind are matching. So here I stand, stripped naked by .07 gels and old school Bics. They still the smoothest writing pens yet. They got me up here in nothing but, so that's what you means, and I should have done that. Man, we had a good time, and we can't get those back. Laughter and tears, consequences and revelations, insecurities and confidences, top secrets and coincidences. That's fifth dimension, knowledge and wisdom. Start with the inside first to fix that, which is on the outside. Fifth dimension, knowledge and wisdom. Purpose, passion, and love TV. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, a link to the book is going to be in the description. Peace.